Okay, moving forward. John 15. John 15. John is in the New Testament, the renewed covenant, I like to call it. I want to bring this a little closer. Well, I can't. Yeah, well. I say this because there may be some Jewish people watching this, and they may not even know why. But a lot of Jewish people that I've talked to over the years think that Jesus is a Catholic God. They think the New Testament is a Catholic way of hating Jews. They have no idea. I mean, they're forbidden to read the New Testament. I call it the renewed covenant. So if you're a Jewish person watching this, know this. The New Testament is a Jewish document. Read the very first page and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, that's an aside. That just kind of came out. I don't know why. That is not why. Why I turned the camera on to do this. John, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. John 15. (11 and 12). Now, if you follow us, you know we talk a lot about turning our heart toward the Father, starting our day with Him, Yeshua, the Spirit of them. And when we start our day with them, they enable our day to be set by them, so our day can't set us. Wow. Just recently, I had several days in a row that set me, and it was not a good set. So we have to return our heart. And when we enter into that secret place, the tent of Elohim, we get filled with joy. We're always full of something. But even after those several days, a week or so ago, when I was just like that, because I was allowing my day to set me, I wasn't allowing Big Daddy to set my day. It was magnificent to return my heart toward Him and say, I gotta get in here beside you guys. And before the time was over, the joy started coming up and filling me up. All the slaggy stuff, it was getting pushed out. And before it was over, I was full of joy. Now, we're going to read about this joy and the source of this joy. John 15, what did I say, 11 and 12? John 15:11. Now, many of you know I have a software package. It has the Greek in the New Testament, the renewed covenant. It also has the Hebrew in the Old Testament, whatever you want to call that, the Tanakh. But It has the Hebrew, and it literally translates every single word. I love this. I've been using this as my study guide for a long time. It's really good, and you'll find out in just a minute just how good it can be. So, John 15, verse 11. You there yet? So I'm going to read kind of through this literal translation, and it's going to be good. These things I have spoken to you, that my joy, this is Yeshua saying what he heard the Father say. He only said what he heard the Father say. They are one in every way. So the Father said, and Yeshua re-said, these things have I spoken to you, that my joy should be remaining in you, and that you may be being filled with my joy. Ooh. You get it? Now the next verse. Oh, wow. Wow. This is the direction or the precept. My direction or my precept. Now Yeshua saying this, he heard the Father say this, so understand the originality of these words, where they originally are coming from, out of the heart of our Father. Yeshua's re-saying them. We are to sit with them and hear and re-say as well. Yeshua was a man at this point. Man has been given dominion by them. So there had to be, and still has to be, a man to speak the words heard of the Father and Yeshua, who are one, in the earth. So that's kind of what's going on right now. But check this out. Verse 12, John 15:12. This, what he just talked about, his joy in you, you being filled with his joy. This is the direction or the precept, my direction, my precept, that you may be loving one another according as I love you. Now, if we remain in a returning position, continuing to seek out the heart of the Father so that he may communicate to us, so that we may be his conduit and communicate to others here in the earth, because we as men, male men, female men, mankind, we as men have been given dominion. But this is about to get good. Hang on with me. Again, this verse, John 15:12. This is the direction or the precept, my direction, my precept, that you may be loving one another according as I love you. How does the Father and Yeshua love you, you think? Now, this is their direction or precept. I clicked on the Greek word and it said the definition of this Greek word was not direction or precept, it was injunction. I'm like, injunction? I don't know what that means. It's a legal term. It means judicial order. Daddy said, Yeshua Reese said, this is my judicial order, that you may be loving one another in accord with the way that I love you. And the next verse. No one is having any greater love than this. That he or she may be laying down their own soul for the ones they love. Two things. You may want to rewind and watch this again. And pause when you need to and just allow just allow. Just allow. Second thing is, I'm not somebody say, hey, subscribe and share and follow. I'm not that guy. Okay? I am that guy. I'm not the guy to say that. But second thing, there may be someone that has come to your mind that you know needs to hear this, and it would be a gift for them to share this with them. This is another tiny part of the well message of the kingdom. That word well message was translated gospel, but not sure what it means. But my little Greek software Bible over there said literally it means well message, the message that makes all things well. It's a well state of being. I call it living under the shalom dome. This is just a tiny part of the well message of the kingdom that shall be preached in the entire earth before he comes back. That's what he said. Let's hit the button. Love you guys.